Round net, more commonly known by the name spikeball, has started to take over on college campuses, but for some, it's become much more than just a pastime. I'm outside the main academic building of Gonzaga University, and here around campus you can see that our emotions are high as seniors prepare for their final week of classes. They've spent an unpredictable 4 years here, and now they have to prepare for their next steps. Daniel and Serpi's broadcasting career may not have started here in the GUTV studio, and it certainly didn't end here, but it sent him on the path to where he is today. From athletes like Tanner Anderson and Katie Knight, North Central High School has produced some of the best long-distance runners Washington has seen, and now another athlete, Allie Jenke, is setting her own path as she heads to college next fall.
For Allie Jenke and her family, running is a lifestyle.
It definitely started out as kind of a family thing. My mom, who's also now my coach, she was a marathon runner and grew up running for her school, West Valley, and like doing cross country and stuff. And she when she married my dad, he kind of became a runner too. And they just both kind of had my siblings and I like out there going on like short little runs.
It hasn't always been the easiest of journeys for the North Central senior, especially with an early hip surgery before her junior cross-country season.
It was really hard for me to initially just trust in the process of like pool training and like just getting myself really strong, and if like my cardio and my like lungs were strong enough to just know that that could support me in a cross-country race, which obviously it did because I was able to transition to land fairly well and be competitive at state.
Because of COVID-19, Allie's recruiting experience has been much different than her brother and cousins.
I'm from a family of runners, and I got to go see my brother do all these cool college visits and my cousins, and like I know what a cool experience that is.
As a defending women's cross-country national champion, Arkansas Razorbacks are looking to build upon their success.
We're looking for kids that are really dependable, that are true teammate individuals that value a team setting, and Allie was one of those that fit the bill perfectly. And then obviously watching her run at Brooks PR and handle top level competition across the board was very, very impressive.
The decision wasn't easy, but Jenke was drawn to the program.
But it ended up just Arkansas had the most to offer me. Going down to Fayetteville, I really liked the town and the running areas and just the trails, and it just seemed kind of like a runner's paradise.
For as much success as she had, Coach Harder has high praise for her.
I think she can contribute right away. I think as she gets stronger in the 1,500 mile, the 3K, and then eventually the 5K, it gives her great range, and that's one thing that appeals to us most readily.
Like those before her, Jenke will go down in history for her achievements.
As I said, it's kind of crazy. Like, it's hard to consider myself part of that group because those are all names that I like grew up watching. Like I was just a little kid running around at cross country meets, like cheering them on and stuff. It's weird to think that like my name will go down with those people's names through like the school record book and stuff like that. But just super cool, just really surreal in a lot of ways. But it's a cool legacy to leave behind.
Like any athlete, Jenke's hoping for one last cross-country season before she heads off to Fayetteville this fall.